I was wondering whether the stock market really has any purpose in the economy. And my thought was, okay, people go to trade stocks every day. Sometimes the market is up, sometimes the market is down. And you wonder if the stock market uh, has really any economic purpose. You can look at it from the point of view of a company listing in the exchange. It goes, does an IPO, the public gives it money, and it can use that for growth. But beyond the IPO, I think that beyond the IPO, what is the purpose of the stock market? Maybe a good example might help us understand. Let's say that you want to start a business. You want to start, let's say, a cabbage farming business. You require maybe about 200,000 Kenya shillings, and you in a year you might maybe make 500,000 shillings. Let's say that you don't have the 200,000 shillings right now. So maybe one way of doing it is you save, I don't know, 10,000 shillings every month for 20 months, or if it's 5,000 shillings every month for 40 months. That's a really long time to be able to do that. Another way to do it might be you go ask for money from your friends and your family, and they contribute to you. That's a bit harder than saving, but it's a bit time saving. The third option is go to the public, ask them. The third option is go to the public, ask them, raise money with them, and then start your cabbage business right now. So you get your 200,000, and then you start your cabbage business, and then at the end of the year, when you've made a profit of 500,000, you can share that profit with the people who helped you up. So ideally, that's what I think that a stock market should provide. It should provide an avenue for entrepreneurs to start or expand their businesses. But you will find arguments for people. You will often find arguments for participating in the stock market. That is, okay, I have maybe like an income of I have 1,000,000 shillings somewhere. I don't want it to lie somewhere in the bank, because banks don't pay anything. They barely pay anything. So the idea is to have it somewhere where it can grow, or where it doesn't get inflated away. So you find that the general trend of the stock market is usually up and up, and it outpaces inflation. So the stock market might be a good place to store your wealth. The disadvantage of that is that you find that there are severe crashes, that if you put all your money there, you will lose all of it. But generally, in the long term, the stock market is a really good place to store your money. Another justification for the stock market is, stock markets pay out dividends. So if you have some money, you can park it in the stock market. Even if the stock market itself crashes, you'll still be able to get some dividends. Even if the paper value of your stock is low, you will still be able to extract some dividends from it. So that's another way that the stock market is a good financial investment. There are other various methods. That people make money. That you find some will trade on the sentiments. Some people are sentiment traders. That is, for example, if you find that the general opinion of company has posted some losses, find that the stock market drops. It's not like a perfect relationship, but I think some people find it useful enough to trade it. Another way would be, what's another way? Another way would be what? Another way would be looking at the political or macroeconomic conditions in the economy, like employment and inflation and the currency and outside interest rates, especially the Fed interest rates. Looking at all of that and then using that as a factor when trading. So those are some of the ways that people make money in the stock market. If you have like any other methods, so those are some of the ways that people make money in the stock market. So what's your favorite method?